Hey guys, this is Shane from Shane Complains. Welcome back. First off, thanks again for clicking on this video. Much appreciated, and I hope all's well. I actually just left my GameStop, and I just wanted to make sure that they're having a midnight release. So they are. Something about I have to make sure I already paid it off already, but I think I have to show up to the store at like 6 o'clock or something like that to verify something or whatever, and then I have to go to a town over for the midnight release. No, it's not a big deal to me, but anyway, so I'm definitely gonna do is pick it up at midnight. I've never done that before. Like I said, I'm a casual gamer. I haven't been one to wait into lines and like for hours on end. You know, I don't do all that stuff for video games. I don't do that for anything. You know, or what have you. I mean, even when the iPhone came out, I just tried to buy it online. It came supposed to come out on Friday or something like that. And long story short, I pretty much got a day off because I was very slick with it, and I just pretty much order online, select pick up in store, and I picked it up. Where everyone was waiting. It was weird. Everyone was waiting in line. But anyway, I don't mean to change the subject, but so I want to talk about something today. What does a Switch really mean to gamers? And I just want to talk about different kinds of gamers. So this is my opinion. So it's not like set in stone. It's not like like a certain like definition. But I think there's like a few different kind of gamers. All right, five kind of gamers. All right, there's a hardcore, the ones that are always playing video games. Then you have the casual, the ones that like myself. If I have nothing else to do, I'll play video games. I don't like make time for it and go on my way like that. Then there's the mobile gamer, the ones that playing on their phones or so on and so forth. Then so something I call the closet gamer. Closet gamer is pretty much they're most likely like casual, or they could be hardcore, but they're just not they're not going out there. You're not like announcing it. You will never see them playing in public. You'll never see them with this, like for instance, a Switch or 3DS out in the public or what have you. They'll have more console game, even if they have 3DS to play at home. Then to me, this one's might be kind of weird, but something called I call aged gamer. Gamers like if anything hardcore or casual, but life got in the way. They haven't played any games in a long time. Or the kids, pretty much raising kids and responsibilities, working, whatever, prevents them from actually playing or even buying systems. So the reason why I'm having this video mainly is because with the Switch coming out, I think there's a lot more opportunity for people to play video games now. So gonna be a lot, and plus the fact that it might be minute, but the idea of nostalgia, the fact that it has a cartridge. It's a home console with a cartridge, not the same size as like the 64, not the same size of the Super Nintendo or the NES, but the idea of having like a little cartridge again, it's probably gonna make people wanna, oh man, I remember that before or whatever. Let me get, I don't know, it's just the idea of having a cartridge again, probably will make people want more. I don't know, maybe yes or no, I don't know. But then, it's just the Switch, like I was saying before, will give a lot of people more opportunity, to play video games. So like say before, you couldn't play video games because, you had to go to karate. You couldn't bring the console with you. And like for instance, like I said, the closet gamer, they don't want to have like a 3DS out, or whatever, and all that type of stuff. Plus, the 3DS had more, I want to say baby games, but it wasn't like AAA games. So that's the kind of difference between the 3DS and the Switch. The Switch now, is the look of it, the actual look of it is more mature, it's sleek, So the 3DS, don't get me wrong, it was very impressive, it looks very nice, but it's more of a toy than anything else. The Switch is more like, it looks more like similar to like an iPhone or iPad. It's a tablet pretty much. And then you have, the Switch has better graphics than the Switch. The Switch has better graphics than the 3DS. And like I was saying before, the Switch will have, AAA titles. You probably be playing, for instance, Skyrim. Hopefully, cross your fingers, we can get some besides NBA or whatever, but like Call of Duty, Get more games like that. More, like I said, AAA titles. Now, the thing is, the video game industry. I just want to touch on that because I found this information very interesting. The AAA, sorry, not AAA, but the video game industry just last year alone made over almost $100 billion. That's consoles, portable, mobile, and PC. That was up from, looking at the figures, up from 8.5% from the previous year, 2015. So that just shows there's a lot of people putting a lot of money in gaming. A lot of money in gaming. So imagine giving an opportunity for older people in my age bracket, in their 30s, giving them more opportunity to play video games. For instance, for me, honestly, I bought my Wii U, and my Wii. I had the Wii too, and I couldn't really play that much. I played, but as soon as I got home, I felt tired. I have a physical job, so a physical demanding job. So when I got home, like, I'm tired. Like, I don't really want to. I honestly don't want to lift my arms. I just want to, if anything, watch Family Guy. Just watch, kind of like just mentally turn off. But with the Switch, I can be at work in my downtime playing the system. I mean, like people all talked about it. The Switch. I mean, the Switch, the Wii U should have been the Switch. You should have been able to, carry the actual tablet, to the bathroom. I couldn't make it to the bathroom. My Wii U didn't make it to the bathroom. But you should have been able to carry the Wii U out, outside, like you could do the Switch right now, which is, whatever. They learn from the mistakes or whatever, and hopefully, the Switch turns out to be an incredible system. I think it's incredible, but hopefully, there's no problems or whatever. Get the AAA titles and so on and so forth. And so me personally, though, I categorize myself between, am I a hardcore gamer, casual, closet, or what have you. I honestly consider myself more like a casual. Like I was saying, when I got home, if I had energy, I would play, most likely on the weekends. I would play Wii U, or, stuff like I wouldn't, like, make time. I wouldn't, like, go on, all the time, like, every day or whatever. Well, also, like, I consider myself a closet gamer because I wouldn't, I was contemplating getting the 3DS, but I was like saying, should I really take it out? People would probably think I'm immature and all kind of stuff. But honestly, realistically, I'm at a point where right now I don't really give two craps because I'm a grown ass man. I can do whatever hell I want to do. But now with the Switch, a lot more people that feel that same type of way will be more encouraged to actually, let me take my Switch out, let me play. The long ass line in DMV. It usually is. So let me take my Switch out, make time go by fast. So there's there's so much more opportunities now that Nintendo's gonna give us to play, play video games. So people be more inclined. Probably have people saying, does it make sense for me to get the Switch? Does it make sense for me to get any system? Because I'm not gonna be home to play it. And I don't want to get a 3DS. I don't want to get I don't want to get a 3DS because it's not gonna, it's childish, kiddie, whatever. They don't have AAA titles. But now with the Switch, hopefully, cross your fingers, they do get AAA titles, but it looks more sleek and it's, a well thought out, system. So like I was saying before, like for me, I'm more like a casual gamer and a closet gamer because I never really took it out, I didn't really announce it, whatever. Let me play some video games. Like I wasn't on Facebook saying playing video games or something. For instance, like that. I don't know if anyone does that, but I never did that. But now there's something else I want to touch on is the fact that gaming been around since the late 1970s. With Atari and everything, and 1985. That's when the the Nintendo came out. And I was actually one of a good friend of mine who's in his 60s, early 60s. He tells me he plays Xbox. He plays Call of Duty on an Xbox. He's a veteran, a Vietnam veteran, and he plays Call of Duty on his Xbox. So the last thing I have to say is just there's no more stereotype of a gamer. It's usually some guy in or yeah, mostly guys too. Matter of fact, that's true. It's mostly guys in the late 20s, early in the late teens, early 20s. You know, with glasses or whatever and all kind of stuff. Nerdy, antisocial kind of person just playing video games. You know, that's not like it's not like that anymore. There's a lot of females playing video games. There's an older generation now playing video games. Like I just said, he's in the 60s. He's playing video games. You know, and like I said, I'm in my 30s. I'm playing video games. Probably some people in their 40s, and probably more, definitely more, older. So it's a lot of, not only a lot of opportunity for people to play video games, but I think that with the Switch, going to be a lot of more people, a lot of different people going to be playing video games, different demographics of people, meaning age, meaning sex, meaning all these different kind of people will be playing the Switch, in my opinion. I might be wrong, whatever, but the Switch with the whole marketing thing that they're doing is absolutely amazing. I went on YouTube. The first thing I saw, was an ad. It was a Switch ad. It's about 10 days away. I think 9 days away from the launch. And they're really, ramping up these advertisements and advertising really, really well. And I really believe it's going to pay dividends. There's just so much opportunity for Nintendo with this new system, and they're really doing what they should have done. Granted, the Wii U was a good system, to a certain extent, but it should have been better. It really should have been better. What they're doing now is well thought out. From what I understand, they were talking to third parties. What do you want? And the third parties told them what they want, and they actually, a couple articles I read, the Switch or Nintendo pretty much made the Switch with the third parties in mind. Now we just need to get those third parties on the system. Making games for the system. Recently there's an article from Capcom saying that how it's just easy to port, saying that how we're gonna have Resident Evil. All these different kind of. We just have to cross our fingers. That's all I'm saying. We just had to cross our fingers. All right, guys. I hope this all makes sense. We're just long story short, in my opinion, to sum up, the Nintendo Switch is gonna give a lot of people opportunity to play video games. There's no more. If I buy this, I'm not gonna be at home. I'm gonna, I'm at work all day. I'm at work 12, 14 hours a day. Maybe a doctor, maybe a nurse, or what have you. I won't be home. Then I have to go home, take my kid to this. No. You can work. You can play it at home. You can play while you wait for your son to play. Doing soccer practice or karate or whatever. There's a lot of opportunities for people to play their Switch or play video games now. And I think that it would not surprise me if the amount of money the video game industry actually brings in for 2017 is not, I'm gonna say double, but there's a big jump. There should be a big jump. And just a FYI too, I didn't know this, but China apparently is the biggest gaming country, the greatest gaming country. They spend the most when it comes to gaming. The U.S. is a second, United States is a second. I just find that very interesting. Just a little facts here and there I found out. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. Am I wrong? Am I right? What do you guys think? Do you guys like the idea of like these different breakdowns, the hardcore gamer, casual gamer, mobile gamer? Of course, those are, really set in stone. They are. But the idea of a closet gamer or an age gamer. Does that make sense to you? And comment below. Let me know what you guys think you guys are. Or you're a closet gamer, or you're a hardcore gamer. Like, let me know. Who's watching this stuff. What kind of gamers are actually watching this stuff. And I really appreciate the love and support so far, guys. All right, guys. This is Shane from Shane Complains. If you haven't already, subscribe. I got a lot more content coming. Like I said before, I'm gonna be doing unboxing. I'm definitely gonna pick it up and do the whole midnight release thing. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna record my unboxing, play a little bit, and go to bed. I have to be at work 5 o'clock in the morning the next day. So thank God it's gonna be a short day on Friday for me. Usually is. So yeah. So comment below. subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. You all have a good one.